Are you guys stuck on Into the Future Chapter 3 Moon? Well, if you guys are, you guys don't have to go any further because this video will cover everything you need to be able to beat the stage, from what you need to the strategy to the loadout, everything I have you guys covered. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to beat Into the Future Chapter 3 Moon. And let's get right into the video. So before you even consider fighting the stage, you guys have to collect and max all of your anti-alien crystal treasures, because if you don't, the boss will be nearly or impossible to beat because of how powerful the stats are, and you really need these treasures or else he's going to have millions of more health and hundreds of thousands of damage. On top of that, you're going to want most of your units at level 30, or if they're normals, you probably want them at this point, you probably want them around 60 or, yeah, we'll say 60. And if you don't have your normals up high enough, then they're going to be important in this loadout, as you'll see. 4 meat shields are going to be needed for this because of the insane push power that a Raging Bahamut Cat's capable of, and I recommend you using Macho Legs, Cyborg, King Dragon Cat, Crazed Bahamut, Euron, and an anti-alien Uber or an anti-floating Uber that you might have. Or I also recommend Lil Neandum because there is an alpaca that comes out after a certain amount of time, and he has enough range to deal with it very effectively. I would also highly recommend you guys to bring in a rich cat and a CPU and a speed up if you'd like. Sniper can't hurt either. Just be careful of when you knock it back and if that's gonna negatively impact your strategy or not. Do not kill the enemies with stacks of units in the beginning of the stage, because if you do, then the celebrities are going to be gone. There's going to be nothing left, and you're going to have a whole push going straight to the base, and the base is damage sensitive, and after a while, the boss will be triggered, and you'll be forced to mass spend. So be careful. Everybody makes some mistake. Even if you go back into the stage, you still might find yourself making that mistake because you don't realize that nothing else is being sent out. When Also, just to add on to Celebridoodles first, Celebridoodles drop about 4,500 cents. So that is a huge amount of money. You could buy a Bahamut Cat with that amount of money. So keep that in mind, or Euron, or a Lonianum, whatever you might need. Some Parastacks. Either way, you'll be able to supply that very effectively if you save your money, have your rich cat up. So preferably bring a rich cat in and use that money wisely. And when you survive that beginning, make sure to pay attention to the CPU. Make sure it's providing you with meat shields. And on top of that, make sure that it's not, just pair stacking and not buying anything else, or only buying King Dragons. Make sure it's doing its job and, join in with the CPU if you need to. And if the alpaca spawns, make sure to use Lonianum. If you bring him in for that, that's going to be his main purpose, to fend off alpaca, because alpaca outranges all of the other units in this loadout, and Lonianum could help battle him back. But most times, you're not going to have to fight him because he comes out after a while. And once Awakened Bahamut Cat spawns, spam meat shields and stack your distance attackers. Protect them with those 4 meat shields. And you really don't want to bring in anything less than 4 meat shields. I personally use Jiangxi, I used Crazed Wall, Normal Wall, and Macho Cat. But you can do whatever you need to do. I'm going to show you guys a screenshot of the loadout I use, and I'm also going to show you guys footage of this, footage of the stage of the moon too. I'm going to show you guys footage just so you guys get an understanding. And I also want you guys to know that I don't have all level 30 cats. My units are higher. I am further in the game, but please know that this is a possible stage to beat with level 30 units. All right, so don't freak out. I do have level 100 normals. I do have level 40 legends, most of them, but just know that it's only because where I am in the game, and I wouldn't be sharing this loadout with you guys if it didn't work for any player who needs it. So keep that in mind. I wish you guys the best of luck as you defeat this crucial stage in your Battle Cats journey, and I'm going to show you guys the strategy I used. Well, listen, I hope that helped you guys. And if it did, then that means you have a Raging Bahamut Cat, and you are ready to start your next chapter in the Battle Cats, which you'll be able to progress through Cats of the Cosmo. You'll be able to pass through stories of Legend much easier with a Raging Bahamut Cat, and eventually Uncanny Legends. So, if this helped you in any way, shape, or form, found it entertaining, whatever it might be, please consider liking, subscribing, and turning notifications on, as it greatly helps our channel grow, and it also means the world to me. And this is the reason I do this, because I have people like you that support this video and support the channel. And turn notifications on if you guys don't want to miss an upload. You guys don't want to miss uploads. And if you thought this video sucked, let me know. If you thought this video was super helpful, definitely let me know. I'd love to hear all the feedback. And Spartan Cat signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope this helped at least a few guys. See you guys in the next one.